What's the greatest power in the world? Is it government power? Is it military power? No, it's people power. Power of the people overrules governments, ideologies. It's that powerful. You must succeed so that others can realize their dreams. They do not believe because they think I was always like this. They think I was born this way. But when you do it, it changes everything. We change the world. This is what I did from day one, because we had nothing. 1,500 square foot house, no money, no credibility. This is how and what fell into place as a result of that passion. The introduction of Market America was more of a process and evolution than it was an event. We believed in it from the beginning and fought every inch of the way to make it happen.
It was just JR. I mean, he didn't have any products, didn't have any people, didn't have any payroll, didn't have anything. So any decision I made had to be based on his ability to get it done.
I was a teenager when the company was first getting started. And I remember getting on the school bus. There was 1 to 2 kids who would always make fun of me. They would sit there and say that my family was running a fly-by-night company. Belief is very fragile.
Let me tell you about being afraid that your life will end. Don't be afraid that your life will end. Be afraid it'll never begin. Because there's nothing more painful than going through life and knowing at the end of the day your time is up and you are not the person you are meant to be.
When we were working at this small home and the money wasn't there anymore, and we realized that we all had to step up, we all couldn't get paid anymore in order to get other people to realize their dreams.
It was a struggle. We were all under one roof. You know, our kitchen was our customer service area, our bedroom was our shipping facility, and you know, we did everything ourselves. We packed, we shipped, we boxed.
We learned how to sacrifice at that particular point, work even harder, stretch out somehow 22 hours a day into 24, but we didn't want to give up on this dream.
The team that JR so crafted. I mean, he brought together very strong personalities from different backgrounds, which meshed.
I can think back and remember my first opportunity meeting, about 40 people. And I was so nervous because I never did anything like that before.
I think you have to have some faith. First time I heard JR speak was only 2 months after I became a Market America and franchise owner. So when I saw him explain this on stage at the convention in August, I think that's where I realized how big the company was going to be.
I remember my first event. It was Tyson's Corner, Virginia. I believe it was called Leadership School, and there was maybe 500 people there.
In the final session, when JR was talking about where he was going with this company, he was going to build this mall without walls. He said, this is going to work because I'm going to make it work.
I never met a man with such drive, such vision, such passion.
You know, there is a parable in the Bible that the wise man builds his house upon the rock. The foolish man builds his house upon the sand. This is a business built on the rock. I've seen a lot of companies come and go that were built on sand, and they're still coming and going.
The first event that we had that was big was the national convention. We were doing a planning meeting the day before, and someone burst into the room and grabbed Lauren, and her mom actually passed away of a massive heart attack that day, and it was tough for us to go on. JR delivered the eulogy for Lauren's mom, and I gotta tell you, it was a 10-minute speech. It must have took him 45 minutes to get through it with his emotion, and I looked at Elizabeth, and we knew we had our company. That was it.
The company was born at the same time my daughter was born. The same time my mother passed away at the annual convention, our first annual convention. My mom passed away on the first day. I mean, there were a lot of struggles, but they made us better. And they made us who we are, and I'm grateful for them. And I know they happened for a reason, and I know they brought us to where we are today. The beginning, just the beginning.
You know, companies don't make people successful, people make companies successful. And something I learned a long time ago is that the whole is always greater than the sum of the parts. You can go a lot further with a lot more strength, working collectively as a team, than if any one person were to try to do it individually.
One of the advisory council members, Steve Say, he invited us down to Greensboro, to J.R. and Lauren's house. We sat around the pool, we all toasted with a glass of champagne. They told us their vision, and I would follow them anywhere after that night.
I watched a video from 1994 of JR at a UBP meeting, we used to call it a second look meeting, using a paper pad to show the business plan. And on that video, he says,
"The day will come where anything that you want, you'll get through Market America. The day will come when we'll have food, we'll have sporting goods, sporting wear, whatever people want to buy, and why not? Why not?"
The amazing thing to me is that handful of people in the beginning, when we had nothing, bought into the vision and passion and made it their own, and joined me and believed too, and persevered through every possible conceivable challenge to make it what it has become today.
Amazon really wasn't even on the scene. JR's vision was very far ahead of everybody else.
Well, back in the beginning, I remember Mark Ashley doing a presentation at a convention on the Mall Without Walls. And it really kind of looked like a Pac-Man game up there. But we still understood the concept that all of these stores would be online where people could shop at 24 hours, 7 days a week.
We had actually lost everything in a house fire about a year prior to being introduced to the business, and I built the house back myself, and we had just moved in, and the first house payment was due. And we took the money from the first house payment and invested it in Market America in the unfranchised system. People told me I was crazy.
Basically, the original pioneers, we just decided, you know, we're going for it because this man is choosing to partner with us to build something that has never been built before.
It was really hard, but we still believed that the marketing plan was the greatest invention that had ever been created.
We were all products of the product. I mean, we used Freedom Fresh. We ate Body Mate bars, you know, long before transitions. We had Christian Monet, that was our cologne and perfume. They came and they went for various reasons.
Along the way, we really have developed top quality products. And if we can't meet or exceed the quality of the top selling products in any given industry, we don't need to carry it.
When the isotonics and snap lines were introduced, we just started to take off, and it's expanded so far from that.
Maria and I were actually in the lobby of the Greensboro hotel where we normally do our conventions. At one time we knew everyone, and maybe 5 years in, we were standing in the lobby and I looked around and I said, we don't know anyone. You know, this thing is growing, this thing is really happening.
I looked out at the back and the arena was full of Market America unfranchised owners. And just a feeling came over me, it was a tingle. I mean, I just said, we did it. We're gonna make it. This is real.
When you get rid of the impediments, the things that slow you down, that's where all of a sudden there can be an explosive growth like you've never seen before, and that's what we've done as a company.
When I think of the thing that is memorable to me and stands out is Lauren and Mark becoming more than I ever dreamed of or expected.
It's made me who I am today. Here was a company that started in Greensboro, North Carolina, and we did business in the United States and Canada, but then to outreach and then grow into Australia and Asia and the UK and Mexico, that was new territory for us. So I think that was a big milestone and a great learning experience for us, and it's helped us grow as a company tremendously.
I think going global is just another tool in the toolbox that allows us to network and expand our business.
One of my favorite moments to think about is when we opened Market Taiwan. It was me and 3 other people that we had set up. The morning that we were opening, we showed up to the office about probably 6 a.m. There was already a line for our opening that was going to be at 8 or 9. 20 flights down the staircase of people waiting to sign up to become the first Market Taiwan distributors.
Yet now we live a life of financial freedom and prosperity. Along the amazing journey, I have partnered with people from all over the country and the world.
When we hit director, I just walked away from my engineering job and never looked back. We want to really leverage this business model to become very passionate about and help people to succeed.
Jerry Siciliano, one of our founding fathers, you might say. Jerry has left us for 20 years.
If you love people, scream out the encouragement they need. Hosts, lead with your heart.
The first time we presented the first Jerry Siciliano Award to Elizabeth Weber, it was very special. JR, the team, saw that for what Jerry meant to this company.
Market America has changed my life over the last 25 years on so many different levels. I mean, I've been able to make a difference in so many people's lives.
The best thing that can ever happen is you associate yourself with people that think like you do. They want to grow and help others.
I really feel the love and the recognition from the company and our fellow unfranchised owners. We are on a mission to help more people who are looking for a better way.
I have never missed a corporate event in 25 years, and I continue to bring people to the events too so that they can catch the vision, so that they'll be able to create an incredible lifestyle.
Market America has changed my life a lot because when I started, I was a college student and I was broke, of course, and was a waitress at Pizza Hut. In college, they talk to you about, where are you going to go get a job? What are you going to do for a living? They never talk to you about owning your own business and about a six-figure income and just having dreams and goals. They just kind of keep you in that box.
I've seen so many people, literally thousands of people, who have created a lifestyle that few people only can dream about, all because of the birth of Market America.
You know, the paradigm of going to school, get a good job, and you'll be all set is gone. It's been gone. You know, this business is the most logical business concept ever created. You know why? People are shopping online every single day.
A memorable moment for me was our acquisition of Shop.com. It was a milestone in our history. And I'll always remember going with JR to be interviewed on Bloomberg TV.
He was just a superstar, and it was such a proud moment for me and I think the whole company, and a memorable moment, one that stands out, that he was just flawless, perfect.
The timing of the deal couldn't be better with the migration and paradigm shift to online shopping.
When JR decided to purchase a hybrid with Shop.com, and it's really a marriage made in heaven, bringing our people power together with the beautiful technology. We're really coming to, realization of JR's vision since the beginning.
People just need to understand that we are going to change as people change in the way they buy and the way they shop.
Imagine if you could take your life, the rest of your life, and get a percentage back on every dollar that was spent. How different would the end of your life be? The amount of money that would be saved, the income that would be earned. And really, we're the first company that has ever come out with this shopping annuity concept. We are leading the parade.
Shopping annuity is really a genius idea. With the advancement of technology, it becomes a reality.
When I came in, we could not buy groceries online, really. Now we can buy everything online, from fresh fruit and produce to meat and eggs, and everything you can purchase delivered right to your doorstep in one day.
You know, Uber doesn't even have cars, right? And we don't have to have a storefront. We have a business that people can generate.
All of the U.S. unfranchised owners will be amazed to see how well the shopping annuity is working in Taiwan. Shop.com is the #1 shopping website in Taiwan.
The influx with social media has really helped expand the business as well. I looked at everybody and said, wow, this is like owning a piece of real estate online. Imagine how this is going to grow.
You can grow a business 10 times faster, 10 times bigger than we had the opportunity.
We used to have to print off a piece of paper, send in 2 receipts attached, written in blue ink so they would know that it wasn't a copy.
To get an order to corporate, I remember on Thursday night, we used to have people come over and we would stand on our orders and duct tape them together and pray that they got there by Friday to get counted. And today, all we got to do is push a button. Market America and their corporate team has made everything so amazing through technology.
Anybody who come into this business right now will be the pioneer, for the future. And I hope that the people will see it and will take advantage of it.
Social media, the internet, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of this has pulled us in closer. J.R. Ridinger and the corporate team gave birth to a new industry, and it's known as the shopping annuity, the unfranchised Market America's global power.
People ask me, JR, you're doing really well. I see it going. Are you going to retire? Retire? I'm having too much fun.
I remember when JR was telling us in tears that someone wanted to buy our company out, and he told us it will never happen.
We get an offer every month for anywhere from $600 million to $1 billion. I'm sorry. Market America is not mine to sell because it's the hopes and dreams of people, and if I was to sell it, I'd be selling you an empty shell.
It's multi-generational. The 2-year-old son that I had when we first started is now an unfranchised owner, and he's providing for his family full-time by building an unfranchised business. So that drives me today, to be able to pass on something that was given to me so that others can have the same thing.
Life is funny. Everything happens for a reason, and timing is everything. So we were starting out to start Market America, and we had a surprise. Amber came along. Amber was born. And what an amazing experience that has been, because she grew up with the business.
Whenever we're at a conference or at convention, something that moves me the most and I love hearing about is how people remember seeing me up on stage as a child.
Now, who in this room wants to be part of that 45-year plan when they're at age 65 still working until they're hunchback, dead broke? Or who wants to be part of the 2 to 3 year plan who can be strong and rich like Market America and have some kids, take them to Disney World, Dad. Who in this room wants to be part of that 45-year plan? Who in this room wants to be part of that 2 to 3 with Market America?
And now, what's incredible is that I'm bringing my own children up on stage. It lets us know we're in the right place, because not only is this a business, not only is this changing people's lives, but it's a family.
And to see her actually come out with her own product lines and her own brands, to me is just an incredible, wonderful surprise.
I mean, I'm the luckiest girl in the world. I get to work with my husband. I get to work with my brothers and sisters. My daughter, her husband, Dwayne. My grandchildren, I hope one day will be involved. It's humbling. It's powerful. It's emotional. I mean, people helping people. Where else does that happen? It only happens here.
We are unstoppable. You have a million reasons why not. Find the one reason why.
A great magic moment was when JR walked a tightrope over Niagara Falls with a wheelbarrow full of bricks. It was a demonstration of belief, a belief in yourself and a belief in the business. And I believe that the energy and the belief system in the Coliseum helped JR along as he walked the tightrope across Niagara Falls.
Belief is the core of our systems. It is what drives us to do the unthinkable.
The future of this company is incredibly bright, and I see us consistently and continuously breaking through these glass ceilings that are put above us.
This company was founded on belief and hope, and that belief and hope was nurtured by the passion, really, of JR and Lauren and the entire management team, but that was combined with the dreams of thousands of people to create 25 years of amazing success. And I'm honored to be part of that.
It's only a matter of time till we fill up a stadium with directors.
Yeah.
I know that's a big vision of JR, and it's only a matter of time till it happens.
Right now is the time to get in this business. It's taking off. Tomorrow will be even better. The next day will be even better.
We've learned from our mistakes. We've learned from the good, and we've improved upon that good.
You know, we've never just sat back and just said everything's okay.
We're going to move at a record pace over the next 5 to 10 years like nobody's ever seen.
The next 25 years are going to be better than ever for my grandchildren, for my great-grandchildren, for generations to come. That's a legacy.
I mean, I know it, I believe this with every fiber within my soul. The best is yet to come.
What does Market America mean to me? Well, it's life, freedom, family, adventure, and a purpose. All you have is time between that birthday and death date. It's a dash. We all have a dash. And the question is what did you do with the dash? You can go down in history as one of those people that took back the economy. It's that powerful, I'm telling you. You cannot stop an idea whose time has come.